Hi preschool coaches, welcome to week 6 of the spring lesson plan. This week is all about Valentine's Day, and we're also still sticking with our backwards roll for our skill of the week, and our position is still Pike. So a lot of the lesson plans you'll see similarities from last week, but we also got a couple of new things to throw in there. As far as warm-ups, you can stick with your typical warm-ups that you like, stretches and whatnot. I also have some printed out hearts. We could do heart hopscotch, or heart relay races where they run down, pick up the hearts, and then hand it off to the next friend in line. Could also do a love bug freeze dance. There are a lot of good options out there if you're looking to change up your warm-up routine. All right, so again, keep remembering to enforce those rules, remembering everyone's name, and we're gonna have a great week celebrating Valentine's Day. All right, let's get started with our first half of floor this week. So you'll notice same setup at the beginning as there was last week. So we got our rock and roll and our backwards roll. Starting at the green star, they can warm up their backwards roll with their rock and roll. And then your spotting station will of course be the backwards roll. We'll keep remembering to help them use their pizza hands and tucking their chin all the way in like a turtle. Big push to hopefully land on their feet. We're also going to continue to work on our backwards jumping since that was a little bit troublesome for some of our littles. So we got some hearts and hula hoops. They'll practice jumping backwards. Last, I've got some teddy bears here and some puppy dogs. We're going to work on our straight leg kick since that is a piking at the hip motion. See if they can do it with straight legs. If they're itty bitty, they can practice their high steps. So high kicks over our Valentine's animal. And that is the first half of floor for this week. For the second half of our floor circuit this week, we're going to start with a V-sit. Got some stuffed animals around today so they can practice stretching with a teddy bear friend or panda bear. So they're going to sit on the dot, hold the teddy bear, and see if they can pick their feet up. Need be, they can put their hands behind their back and put their toes up at the ceiling. Next, we have forward roll practice on the teddy bear mat. That can be a spotting station if you need it to be. We also have our Spider-Man handstand or wall crawl. Hands down, feet up. And then we have, I'm calling this the Sea of Love since it's Valentine's week, where they can sit in the boat, legs outstretched in a pike, and rock side to side. And that is the second half of floor for this week. Moving right along to B, we're going to start on the trampoline with some tuck jumps. We'll give them 3 tuck jumps, knees to belly. Then we got our puppy love beam or our knee scale. There's a picture on the beam to help them remember what to do. So one knee on, back leg lifts up nice and straight. They can also practice standing up. Next, we have another V-sit on the beam. So hands reach behind. I'll face this way. Toes go up. Next, we have pink flamingo walks. So toe to knee across the road beam. Then we come to our Valentine's Day ice cream scoops. So they got to practice this last week too. Bending the knee and scooping the toes down into the bowl of ice cream. High beam will be your spotting station this week. We're doing a lot of backwards movements. So this is our backwards walk. They've gotten to practice it on the lower beams. So now, with or without your assistance, we can help them with their backwards walk on big beam. Last, we have a bear walk station. So piking down at the hips and bear walks to take us down to the end of our circuit. And that will be beam for this week. All right, let's talk about bars and our setup. So here at the first low bar, we're gonna work piked pull-ups. So they're gonna sit down on the floor and try to pull their chin up towards the bar. I'm a little big for this bar, so don't laugh. Little chin-ups. If you have a more advanced class, they can also practice their front support or forward roll. But if you're worried, since our spotting station is at the pullover bar, this is a good place to do some pike pull-ups. Next, so we climb over. We'll have toes to the bar. Next, they're gonna walk their feet up. There's a heart high up on the wall, so working our pullovers by walking our feet up. Then we have the tunnel of love that they can go through. And last but not least, we have a pike stretch. There's a little cute peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They can use that to help them touch their toes, stretching their pike stretch. And that will be our bar circuit for Valentine's week. Last for this week, we have vault. So I had a little trouble getting it all in frame, so you'll see me move the camera around. First, they've got their trapeze swings, because everybody loves the trapeze swing. And like last week, their run and 2-foot jump on the springboard to their freeze and safety position. So taking some trapeze swings, they're gonna run, jump, and freeze. Depending on your class, this can be either backwards jumps if they need more practice, or if you have a more advanced class or older kids, they can start to work their seat drop. So they're gonna pike at the hips and sit down on the trampoline to pop back up. At the end, they'll continue to work their back handspring drills over the barrels. And then, let me see if I can turn this here a little bit. They're gonna bear walk over the parallel bars. And last but not least, we've got a teddy bear to help them with their pike stretch. They're gonna take their teddy bear friend and put them either on their knees or their toes, however their pike stretch is at. And that will be vault for this week. Hope you have a lot of fun with our Valentine's Day backwards roll and pike stretch lesson plans. Have a good one.